Hey guys, what is up? Isaac Studios here today. I'm going to be talking about the top 25 elements I've experienced. So let's get straight into this. Number 25, Copperhead Strikes JoJo Roll. Sorry for the quality of this photo. Copperhead Strikes JoJo Roll is just insane hang time. It's great in the back row because it just kind of just feels like you're going slow at the beginning and then you go fast. And in the front row, you get amazing hang time. Amazing hang time. And in the middle, it's kind of a mix of both. So it's really good. I mean, this is my least favorite inversion on this list, but I mean, it's really good. Really good. Okay. Number 24 is I-305 Turned Airtime Heal. It turns, goes into an airtime heal, and then turns again. It's really, really, really insane. It is one of my favorite floater airtime moments. I got floater on this. I don't understand how. I thought that little heal would be an ejector time, but it is definitely floater. And it is some really good floater. Really good floater. It is like, it turns, goes up, and then turns again. It's really good. Real good. I think the people who have this as one of their home parks are super lucky. But let's move on to number 23. Maverick's Twisted Horseshoe. This inversion is underrated. You guys never talk about Maverick's Twisted Horseshoe. This thing is insane. Because you're turning, then you go upside down, you turn again, then you go upside down, then you turn into a building. It is pretty insane. And I like it. I really, really like it. I love Maverick. I love everything about Maverick. As you see, well, you don't see, but I'm gonna make a new bulletin board, and I'm gonna put like a bunch of magnets on there, and I'm gonna put a Maverick magnet on there, and if I find an I-305 magnet, I'm gonna put one of those on there. I'm gonna put a lot of magnets on there, but yeah, Maverick's Twisted Horseshoe is one of my favorite inversions. All right, moving on. Number 22 is Fury's floater airtime moment. That first airtime moment really is real good. I wrote it on Thursday, and I wrote it Thursday, and it's good. It is really good. I love Fury 325. And last time I'd written it before that, it had hurt my head pretty bad, and stuff. So I mean, it's disappointing, but yes, it is really good. It is really, really good. But that floater airtime is some of the best floater I've experienced. Maybe the best floater I've experienced. I don't know. 21 is Raptors turn into the brake run. If you're not ready, it will hurt your head. It will hurt your head. But if you're ready for it, which I was on my one ride that I rode on Raptor, it is real good. It is a really good turn into the brake run. It's intense, and it is what you look for into a turn into a brake run. I mean, it is insane. It is one of the best moments on Raptor. It's the best moment on Raptor. So, let's move on. Number 20 is Wicked Twister in the front/back. You get the same experience in both rows. Just don't ride in the middle is pretty much what I'm saying. But, it is insane in the front and the back because you're going up 90 degrees and then you turn. It's insane. It is really underrated. I'd say Wicked Twister is really underrated. And I thought it was glossy smooth. 100% smoothness. Like, Cedar Point, I hope that you keep this ride around. It is really, really good. Next up, number 19 is Magnum XL's last 3 heals. You get really good ejector. You get really flow ejector, and it's kind of painful airtime, but it is real good. It is really, really, really good. You just fly out of your seat, and your stomach hits the restraint. It kind of hurts, but it is really quite the feeling. It is quite the feeling. You just raise out of your seat, and your stomach hits the restraint, and you're like, oh! And it is really, really fun. I mean, I love Magnum. I love Magnum. It is in my top 25, which means I love it. Magnum is really good. Really good. Next up is, at number 18, Twisted Timbers Trick Track Double Up. It is, oh my god. Oh my god. It is one of my favorite airtime moments. Because I like how you're twisting, and then you twist again on the other side, and you're just flying out of your seat. And it's just like, whoa. And then you go to the other side, and it's like, whoa. It's pretty fun. It is really one of the best airtime moments, and I really recommend experiencing it. I really recommend experiencing every single element on here. It is really worth it. Okay, number 17 is still Vengeance's first airtime hill, like after the drop, when you go into that little tiny bunny hill. I had really high expectations for that, and it didn't exceed my expectations. I expected that to be one of the best airtime moments on the ride. It wasn't. It is, but it's not as good as I expected it to be. I expected it to be the best airtime moment on the ride, which it isn't, but I expected it to, and I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. So let's move on. Number 16, Lightning Rod slides into the brake run. So this pretty much is the half loop, or whatever Dollywood called it. It's pretty much that, and then into the brakes. It's insane. It is insane. You turn into that, and everybody's like, whoa, what just happened? Even I was like that the first time I rode it. But I mean, it is a really, really fun ride. I love Lightning Rod. I'm going to ride in about 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let's go on to number 15. 15. Sorry. Don't mess up. I'm on to Batwing. It's Batwing. It's really fun. Really fun. Really, really, really fun. Really fun. It's one of the best Batwings, maybe. It's the best Batwing. But yes. Number 15 is Cheetah Hunt's Zero G Roll. This is really controversial, but you just go into that and you're just like, you kind of just go through it so fast that you're like, whoa, what just happened? This was probably one of my first inversions, so I probably remember it really good. But it is really fun. It is a fun inversion. I mean, Cheetah Hunt's a fun ride overall. I'm really disappointed it didn't make my top 25. I was really between that and Backlot Stunt Coaster. But I'll find out next time I go to Busch Gardens. Find out if it is in my top 25. But moving on, number 14. I-305's twist. This twist in particular is insane. I think this might be top 26 elements because I'm stupid and messed up. But anyway, back to it. I-305's twist is pretty insane. It is one of the best twists out there. I love the twist. It is really good. Really, really good. It just, you're like one way and then you're like, whoa! 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 It is insane. I love it. And I'm sure you love it. But moving on to number 13 is the Beast's second drop. The second drop on the Beast. Oh my god. You guys don't talk about the Beast at all. This drop is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite drops. It's my favorite second drop. Because you just feel like you're on the side. You're like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, and then you turn. It is insane. I mean, I love that. That is like one of my favorite elements on the Beast. I love the Beast so much, we rode it twice. And heck, if we had stayed longer, we probably would have rode it like at least 5 times. But yeah. Moving on, number 12, Steel Vengeance's drop. Steel Vengeance has a really good drop. I mean, I like the drop. It does feel very short, but it is a very good drop. Even though it feels very short, it is a very good drop. Very, very good drop. In the back, I did rise up out of my seat a little bit, but, and got some ejector on the back row drop. And it's really good. It is really, really good. I love this drop. It is one of my favorite drops. Okay, number 11, moving on, Lightning Rod's wave turn. Oh my god, you get extreme hang time on this. You're just hanging there so slow, and you're like, whoa, and you kind of rise out of your seat a little bit. It's insane. My mom thought she was going to fall out on this element, but it is insane. All right, moving on into our top 10 is Thunderhead's Drop. I'm going to get a lot of controversy for this, but Thunderhead's Drop is insane. It's one of my favorite drops. I like how it twists you. I found out if it is worth the hype in about 2 weeks. Because, hey, going to Dollywood in about 2 weeks. I'm excited about that. But Thunderhead is definitely really, really good. And I hope to get a lightning rod in the front row when I go to Dollywood in 2 weeks. So I really hope to get that in the front row to experience that weird train. But okay, moving on to number 9. Lightning Rod's Quad Down. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my goodness. I still can't imagine how good this is. Because this is one of my favorite airtime moments. Because you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is kind of like if I-305's twists were airtime moments. It is that insane. I love it that much. But moving on to number 8 is Fury's Treble Cliff. Yeah, I'm overrating this element. It is one of my favorite elements. It is probably my favorite part of Fury. It is really good. It's very hard to say what my favorite part of Fury is, but I would say this is my favorite part of Fury. Moving on to number 7 is Top Thrill Dragster into the brakes. Just to show you how good Top Thrill Dragster is, it going into the brakes is on my list. It is number 7 on my list. Okay, it's insane because you're going so fast and you just slide through that straight track and you're like, what? And you put your head down and you're like, oh my god. Because that launch is insane. You go up so high, so fast. It is really quite the experience. Alright, number 6 is Maverick's second launch. Maverick's second launch is one of the most intense launches I've ever experienced. I know it's not hydraulics. I know it's an LSM, but it is insanely intense. I mean, it's one of the best launches out there. And Maverick just being one of the smoothest coasters out there is great. But moving on, number 5 is Maverick's first turn. Just clumping Maverick together. Maverick's first turn is pretty insane. Because you got that turn, and then you're like, whoa. You got some pretty insane moments on Maverick. And, yeah, that first turn, just like, whoa. And then you just turn some more than that. Because you're going at a 95-degree angle, which I think is more intense than people make it out to be. Because I've never experienced a beyond vertical drop. And this was my first one, and I thought this was amazing. Like, it left me speechless. And then you just turn out, and you're like, whoa. It's really fun. Really fun. I rode Maverick twice. I rode Top Thrill Dragster twice and the Beast twice. And number 4, I-305's first drop. I-305's drop is insane. It's not doesn't feel as long as Fury's drop, but it is one of my favorite drops. And, I mean, it is real good. It feels like you're dropping, it feels like you're dropping real good, and then you turn. Then you turn after that drop, but it is insane. This is maybe one of my favorite coasters for sure. Alright, moving on. Number 3 is Top Thrill Dragster's launch. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Shout out to Julian. I hope he enjoys this launch. He thinks that I-305 is going to be like one of the most intense coasters out there. You need to ride Maverick. Maverick's like the most intense coaster I've ridden. It is insane. But Top Thrill Dragster, really cool launch. I love this launch. This is like one of the most intense elements I've experienced. Because you just sit there and you launch and your hair just gets all messed up. My hair's messed up. I'm holding on to my seat, and like my face is glued to the back of the seat. It's insane. Alright. Number 2 is Maverick's first drop in the back row. First drop in the back row is legendary. It is legendary. It is the best drop possible. It is legendary. Because you go into that beyond vertical drop. 95 degrees. I sound like a science nerd. But you go into a 95 degrees drop, and it's in the back row, and it being 3 trains makes it even more insane. But I love Maverick, so I really am excited for you guys. For you, those of you that are riding Maverick soon, I know a couple people that are riding Maverick and other coaster to Cedar Point soon. I hope that you enjoyed those rides. And number 1, no surprise to anyone, number 1, the Outer Bank airtime on Steel Vengeance. I forgot to put the E. Wow. I spelled vengeance wrong. Alright, anyway, back to Steel Vengeance. This Outer Bank is weird because you turn, you get airtime, you turn the other way. It's kind of like I-305's big airtime moment, like the I-305 airtime moment that it has where you turn, go up, and then turn. But this is like way more like eject. This is ejector. That's floater. That makes a big difference. But I mean, it is insane. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to know what your favorite elements are. And as always, guys, I'm Isaac Studios, and I'll see you guys next time.